Once upon a time, in a distant land, there lived a young maiden named Lysandra. She was known throughout the village for her beauty and kindness. Lysandra spent her days weaving intricate patterns into cloth and tending to her family's farm. One sunny morning, while gathering flowers in the meadow, Lysandra caught the eye of a handsome stranger named Leonidas. He was a traveler from a neighboring kingdom, drawn to the village by tales of its picturesque landscapes and the allure of its inhabitants. Leonidas approached Lysandra with a charming smile, introducing himself as a wandering poet in search of inspiration. Intrigued by his charisma and eloquence, Lysandra invited him to join her for a stroll through the fields. As they walked, Leonidas recited verses of love and longing, his words resonating deeply with Lysandra's romantic soul. They talked for hours, exchanging stories of their past and dreams for the future. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, as Lysandra and Leonidas grew inseparable. Their love blossomed like the flowers in the springtime, filling the air with a sweet fragrance that seemed to linger for eternity. But their happiness was not to last. As the seasons changed and autumn approached, rumors of war spread throughout the land. Leonidas, torn between his love for Lysandra and his duty to his kingdom, knew he could not stay. With a heavy heart, he bid farewell to Lysandra, promising to return to her side once the conflict had ended. Lysandra watched him ride off into the distance, tears streaming down her cheeks, her heart filled with hope and fear. Weeks turned into months, and months into years, but there was no word from Leonidas. Lysandra waited patiently, her love for him never wavering, even as the world around her changed. Finally, one fateful day, a weary traveler arrived at the village gates, bearing news of the war's end. With trembling hands, Lysandra rushed to meet him, her heart pounding with anticipation. But as the traveler spoke of victory and peace, Lysandra's heart sank. For there was no mention of Leonidas, no word of his fate on the battlefield. Devastated and grief-stricken, Lysandra retreated to the meadow where she and Leonidas had first met. There, beneath the shade of an ancient oak tree, she wept for her lost love, her tears mingling with the petals of the flowers that surrounded her. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, until one day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow upon the landscape, Lysandra felt a gentle breeze caress her cheek. And in that moment, she knew. Leonidas may have been gone from this world, but his love would forever remain in her heart, a timeless reminder of the bond they shared. With a bittersweet smile, Lysandra whispered a final farewell to her beloved, letting go of the pain and sorrow that had consumed her for so long. And as the stars twinkled overhead, she found solace in the knowledge that their love would endure, transcending even the boundaries of time and space. In the following years, Lysandra dedicated herself to preserving the memories of her love with Leonidas. She became a storyteller, sharing their tale with generations to come. The village gathered around her as she spun the epic saga of a love that withstood the tests of time and adversity. As Lysandra's silver hair glistened in the firelight, her voice carried the passion and emotion of a love that had become a legend. The people listened, captivated by the timeless romance that unfolded before them. One day, as Lysandra sat beneath the same ancient oak tree where she had once wept for Leonidas, a young couple approached. They had heard the tale and were drawn to the magic woven into the words of the storyteller. Lysandra smiled, recognizing the spark of love in their eyes, the same spark she and Leonidas had once shared. She imparted wisdom gained through joy and sorrow, encouraging them to cherish every moment and hold tight to the bond they were building. As the seasons continued to change, Lysandra embraced the role of the village matriarch, passing down the story to new storytellers who would carry on the tradition. The tale of Lysandra and Leonidas became a cherished part of the village's cultural tapestry, a reminder that love could endure even in the face of loss. And so, the story of Lysandra and Leonidas echoed through the ages, becoming more than just a memory. It became a beacon of hope for all who dared to love. As the sun set on the village, casting long shadows across the meadow, the legacy of their ancient love continued to inspire, transcending the boundaries of time and leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of those who heard its enchanting melody. In the twilight of her life, as Lysandra's final chapter approached, the village celebrated her with a grand festival. The air was filled with laughter, music, and the sweet aroma of flowers, reminiscent of the love that had blossomed under the ancient oak tree. As Lysandra stood before the gathered crowd, she felt a profound sense of fulfillment. The young couple she had once advised now stood beside her, a testament to the enduring power of love. Their children played at their feet, and the village thrived with the spirit of unity that Lysandra and Leonidas had exemplified. In her closing words, Lysandra expressed gratitude for the rich tapestry of her life. She spoke of the highs and lows, the joys and sorrows, and most importantly, the love that had defined her existence. With a peaceful smile, she thanked the village for embracing her story and allowing it to live on. As the festival continued, Lysandra quietly slipped away to the meadow. Under the familiar branches of the ancient oak, she closed her eyes, feeling the gentle caress of the wind and the warmth of the sun on her face. In that serene moment, surrounded by the whispers of nature, Lysandra felt a familiar presence. It was as if Leonidas had returned to be with her one last time. She welcomed the ephemeral connection, grateful for the comfort it brought. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a kaleidoscope of colors across the sky, Lysandra took her final breath, content in the knowledge that her love story would continue to inspire generations to come. And so, beneath the timeless branches of the ancient oak, Lysandra's spirit joined with the echoes of the past, becoming a part of the eternal tapestry of love that would forever weave through the lives of those who dared to dream, to cherish, and to love. In the wake of Lysandra's passing, the village continued to thrive, carrying forward the legacy of her love story. The ancient oak, now a symbol of enduring love, became a sacred place for couples to exchange vows and seek the blessings of the spirits that had watched over Lysandra and Leonidas. Generations came and went, yet the tale of the timeless love persisted, echoing through the hearts of those who called the village home. The storytellers passed down the narrative with meticulous care, ensuring that the essence of Lysandra and Leonidas' romance remained intact. As the village evolved and embraced new technologies, the story found its way beyond its borders. The written word, then audio recordings, and eventually holographic displays captured the enchanting tale, allowing it to reach even the farthest corners of the world. In a bustling city far from the tranquil village, a curious historian stumbled upon the ancient love story. Intrigued by the magic woven into the narrative, they dedicated their life to unraveling the mysteries of Lysandra and Leonidas. The historian traveled to the village, seeking to uncover artifacts and documents that would shed light on the true events behind the legend. Their journey led them to the well-preserved remains of the ancient oak, where Lysandra had once wept and where her spirit had found peace. As the historian delved into the archives, they discovered letters, artifacts, and fragments of the past that added depth and authenticity to the story. In their research, the historian uncovered a hidden chamber beneath the village, containing a trove of artifacts and writings that told the untold chapters of Lysandra and Leonidas' lives. These revelations, shared with the world, added new layers to the legend, turning it into an even more captivating saga of love, sacrifice, and the indomitable spirit of the human heart. And so, the ancient love story continued to transcend time, reaching new heights of fascination and admiration. The village, now a destination for pilgrims seeking the essence of true love, stood as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. In the final chapter of the ancient love story, the village, now a beacon of love and unity, hosted a grand celebration every year to honor the memory of Lysandra and Leonidas. Couples from far and wide made pilgrimages to the sacred meadow beneath the ancient oak, where vows were exchanged and eternal commitments were made. Under the same starry sky that had witnessed the unfolding of Lysandra and Leonidas' love, the village continued to thrive. The spirit of the ancient couple lived on not just in the stories told, but in the hearts of those who embraced the principles of enduring love, compassion, and selflessness. As the years passed, the village became a sanctuary for love, a place where people sought not only romantic connections but also a deeper understanding of the profound bonds that connect humanity. The once small community had grown into a hub of wisdom, compassion, and shared stories that transcended generations. And so, the ancient love story found its rightful place in the annals of history, leaving an indelible mark on the world. The village, with its ancient oak and the echoes of Lysandra and Leonidas' love, became a symbol of hope, a reminder that even in the face of challenges, love could endure, grow, and become a source of inspiration for generations to come. With the final chapter written in the hearts of those who cherished the tale, the ancient love story concluded, leaving behind a legacy that would forever inspire and illuminate the path for those who dared to embark on the timeless journey of love.